All right, got the Saints and the Tigers. Oh, we in the dome.
Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Tigers of Orlando taking on the New Orleans Saints. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And here's Pickett to put it in the air off the bat. And it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
In motion, the tight end. Pickett to throw on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception.
He just slipped that in there.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped.
Freaking hesitated. I tried to throw it and it wouldn't let me throw it. I had to double hit.
22 more yards there and another first down.
I seen my time ran off to the side.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Come on, man.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 10. Pickett. Completion here to Claypool. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Pickett. Screen play set up for Williams. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. In motion right, Olave.
I can't get them playoff.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Here's Pickett. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's out of bounds.
Play I wanted.
Gets to the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Good job, Williams.
Javonte Williams, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The ball up
I got
right
to
on
switch
the
the damn way.
tee,
Got
and
my
the Saints kick team
damn
moves
punter
it away.
kicking off. Well, hell, I don't know. You kick like that. I don't know. You
No
might.
run back here. Fair catch. And come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than
Had him in the
that.
backfield.
2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors, 17.
Back to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season.
Fucking Diablo, bro.
Intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
In motion left, Claypool. Pickett now on first down. This one swung out to Williams. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now it's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Off play action. Pickett. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Pickett back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Johnson. And the Saints are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now they bring the tight end in motion right. Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and
that dude with that slow kick me, that might actually be good if I have to do an onside kick or something.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 7 from the 20. He'll drop to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Caught left side, Williams.
He dove off in there. Wow.
Javonte Williams.
Fucking Javonte Williams.
94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Saints are looking good.
That was a freaking hell of a flip in there. Oh, they didn't show it. Yeah.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Trap 50, trap 50. 18, 5, Mustang 19.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Just a
You
little
did
too
what I did.
lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Go. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cut 19. Ridge. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
That's the rookie there. I think that's my 1st round draft pick right there.
He parlayed that into becoming a 1st round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw there hauled in by Claypool. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Second down, here's Pickett. Looking left side, and it's complete. Then he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And remember, this drive
just got that one off.
Following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best 1st half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now Pickett.
He dropped it wide open. That was the first incomplete pass.
There, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Pickett now, 3rd and goal.
I'll just take the field goal.
Gets him back at the 14.
He took away my 1st and 2nd freaking lead there. Ain't no point of this.
Brings up 4th down, 4th and goal.
Ain't no point of
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So they get the turnover in press territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Frankly, I think it's time to plug it.
If I could have gotten a little bit under that, I would have taken it.
We're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to play. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Damn.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard
Quarterback
line.
breaking tackle.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, 5 years.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Now back to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Well, CD, you know,
God, William.
about spreading the ball around in this game.
That's a safety that can cover like a corner out there, and he's 6'5".
4 interceptions here in the first half.
He's my
several different
my
guys
X
who
Factor
picked him
guy,
up.
like my
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him,
secret
throwing
weapon.
the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Oh,
And
nice
this
pick.
is intercepted. My goodness. And bulldozing his way through. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got it with the 15. Now another
all off on
timeout
that
called
play.
for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that will
Run my stuff on me.
the defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That's a good play though, especially in the red zone. It usually works.
Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Saints force the turnover.
The Williams,
Take
boy.
over at the 10. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pushing his way through. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better.
That's going to be intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
I should never did that. I just threw it up.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come 19, come 19.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, nice.
He's got Mingo. And he takes this
I
one
wasn't
down
even
almost
looking
all
at
the
that.
way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A give running right. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Warriors 70. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll set up a throw.
Pickett, 24.
Gets it away, and it falls down incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
York able to send this one through, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He's got a man complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
Yeah, Johnny.
46 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry.
I thought it was a different play. My camera was blocking the play art. I thought it was different.
Defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Pickett sets up play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Only 3 points there. I got to think at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
63 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Almost got a freaking...
Loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. A solid stiff arm. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation?
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Kenny Clark, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Checks this down to Hubbard.
That's my damn camera.
He's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory.
There's a lot of people around there.
Feels a little bit cheap. Trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
19 light.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
We just wait through there.
So for 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Pickett looking to change things up. On 2nd down, Williams. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Page, I can't get the fucking play out.
Here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Pickett backed up into his end zone here. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. It's fielded at the 45. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get him done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a 2nd and 2. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
The read guy.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Hubbard, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're
Good job.
they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
18, 5 here.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's
Good job, baby.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand.
Good job. That's what I like to see out my defense.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter. And now, there
he goes right side. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I was going to let the clock run out, but okay.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
What I can find. Throw something he ain't seen before. Let's see. Hell, I don't even know.
They'll come up
I
2nd
didn't
and
realize
7.
the clock was down that low.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 2nd and 7. Pickett now from the gun here. Again, it's Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he says, we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And that one, Charles,
that is the one I like to have covering that.
Was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It has been quite a display here in the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things. And now off to the races down the right side. Big strides, look at him go. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Pickett will look to throw it here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Pickett. He's got it with the 15. Away from everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Last play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.